Daryl, come on up.
Yeah, come on up. He's hiding in the corner back there.
Get in the mix, Daryl.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, hello.
Check 1, 2. Yeah, the volumes went away.
Hey.
Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good.
And then we're down, and now we're back up.
Now we're back up. So why don't your new album, When Moonshine and Dynamite Collide, like the name, can only imagine that probably came from some experiences, right?
Exactly. We keep all kinds of moonshine at the house. People give us, Western Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, North Carolina. It's gifts all the time anyway. But it's kind of cool that the name of the album was When Moonshine and Dynamite Collide, and then you figure out the fact that Jackyl and D.M.C comes together.
Right.
I mean, how much more of a collision can you get? So it's cool whenever life kind of imitates something that's naturally happening.
And how did that happen? How did you two hook up?
I was in Georgia working in a studio, and I got to meet Jesse's son. And his son came in, he was like, "Yo, DMC, what's up? We's kicking it." So he just walked in the back and said, "Yo, Dad, DMC's in the studio." So Jesse came out, started talking to me. "Yo, it's an honor to meet you." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I really dig you guys." So we just started talking rock and roll. And he had said, "Oh, by the way, I have this TV show about the Full Throttle Saloon in Sturgis." And I screamed. I was like, "Oh, my God!" And then he looked at me and he got all scared, because it's funny how things happen. A week earlier, I was just home watching TV and I came across the show and I couldn't turn the channel. So I'm losing. "Oh, my God, I love you and I love everything about this." So he invited me to Sturgis. Once we got to Sturgis, he also said, "Yo, by the way, since I got you here, check this song out." And he introduced me to the song Just Like a Negro.
Sure.
It wasn't so much of the content of the record that caught me as soon as I heard the music, because Jackyl isn't just a good band. They're one of the greatest bands in the world in history of rock and roll. So right away when I heard the music, I was like, "Jesse, you gotta let me put 16 bars on this record." And the rest is history.
That's all you needed, right? Just 16
That's just
bars.
16. I could have put 39, but he said just 16.
16's the right number.
Yeah, there you go.
And when we step back and listen to it, we're like, and I was chomping at the bit, just hoping, man, I hope one day we get a chance to perform this live. So I invite D to come to Sturgis. He's out there with us. We hit the stage, 15,000 people in front of us. It goes crazy. And then D, we're talking about what a great time we had after the show. And I said, "Well, you're welcome to come out with us." He goes, "When's your next show?" Yep. He's been with us since August.
And you just stuck
He's been
around.
with us since August. So we've been soaking it up. It's an honor. I mean, it's
I have
great.
to tell you, when I had first heard that song, and I'm looking, and I said, "Okay, Jackyl, love Jackyl. Okay, DMC, okay, love DMC."
How does that work?
Together? They're together, and then it does. It works. It's great.
Well, let's go ahead and call it like it is. If Patti Smith had put this song out, they would have put her in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a second time. I mean, it's because I sound like cornbread when I open my mouth. So you put that with the song title, and it just people automatically that don't know us that good or whatever, they may want to go to the negative side. But,
sure.
But if you listen to this, it's a total positive song. It's a tribute song. All the greats that invented this rock and roll, from Robert Johnson, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Jimi Hendrix, all the way up to the legendary DMC. Turn rock and roll into So.
Yeah, and I'm really living like a childhood rock and roll fantasy, because even though I rapped growing up, I wasn't really into the Jackson 5 with afros and high heels. I was always in the Led Zeppelin and REO Speedwagon and Elton John and Bob Dylan. So growing up, I was a rock and roll head. That's why on my second album, even though I didn't have expectations of even rocking with rock and rollers, I called myself the King of Rock, because I was just a little kid in my basement pretending to be these rock and roll icons. Sure. And now I get to take the stage with them, so it's over.
All right, well, you guys are here on our stage today. How about we do that song, Just Like a Negro? Sound good?
Look around, it ain't the same.
a Negro. You know the brothers are the ones who started rock and roll, yeah. The music chimes in all together. Here we are.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Out the door.
Let the dog give it up.
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
Who?
Everybody.
Who? Give it up.
Everybody.
Who?
Yo, Italian, Caucasian, Japanese, Spanish, Indian, Negro, Vietnamese. Yo, never seen or heard rhymes like these. I got them rocking in the street and even overseas. Rocking boys, men, women, and young ladies. It's Jesse and Jackyl and D.M.C. 20 years ago, I came to flow. Singing Here We Go with Jay and Joe. Saw Jesse and Jackyl jamming at a show. Singing this song like Hey Negro. Daryl Mack said to Jackyl, you know I know. Get the torque